Hey everyone, today we're moving on to the C1 book, and our word for today is consider. Now consider can be used in several different ways. It doesn't have too many meanings, but the structures of how it's used does vary quite a fair bit. Our first structure is going to be consider someone something. Basically this is olarak görmek. I consider you my friend. My boss is considering me for a higher position in the company. Or you can express an opinion, of course. You consider me trustworthy. Our second structure for consider is going to be considered something. Bu da tabii ki aynı şekilde biraz daha pasifleştirilmiş gibi düşünebilirsiniz ya da sıfatsal. So is drinking tea on a hot day considered normal in Turkey? You know, çay harareti alır. I never believe that. In the USA, in the past, were African Americans considered equal with white Americans? Absolutely not. We often replace the word considered with seen as, because it actually has the same meaning. So you could say, I was considered a nerd in school. You can also say, I was seen as a nerd at school. Our next structure is to consider doing something. This is of course something like yapmaya düşünmek ya da kalkışmak, göze almak. Have you considered exchanging all of your Turkish lira for US dollars? When was the last time you considered moving to another country or another city? I usually don't consider buying expensive cars, but this one was an exception. There's a lot of traffic on this route. We should consider taking another route. I say route, of course other people can say route, just so it's not too confusing. Lastly, particularly in the business English side of things, we tend to use consider something. This one's a bit difficult. This is of course something like kabul etmeyi düşünme. I'm considering the insurance company's proposal. My grandmother never considers the facts. Why don't you reconsider my offer and get back to me? Reconsider dedik burada tabii ki, yani tekrar düşün, gözden geçir. So just to be clear, consider can be used in several different ways. I have considered making videos like this in the past, but I did not have the time for it. Thanks to this COVID pandemic, now we have a lot of time. I hope you've considered liking our channel and giving us a thumbs up.